Food is forever.
We all have to eat.
Food television is boring.
It sure is.
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Floyd's Food Frontier.
Floyd's what?
Food Frontier. The everlasting frontier of taste.
Everlasting frontier of taste?
Tasty treats for the eye. Original music for the ear. Solid information for your brain.
Your brain.
Floyd's Food Frontier. An on-the-edge bite of video pleasure.
It's not boring.
It's the hottest thing in food television.
Prove it.
Floyd's Food Frontier.
Floyd's Food Frontier?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Enjoy.
Floyd's Food Frontier.
Garlic. You either love it or you hate it. Welcome to Floyd's Food Frontier. Hippocrates prescribed it as a laxative. Albert Schweitzer used it to treat cholera and typhus. It's also been said to ward off vampires. The All Garlic Show, this week on Floyd's Food Frontier. Garlic is one kitchen ingredient that spans all cuisines. Outside the kitchen, recent studies reveal garlic can reduce cholesterol, clean arteries, fight infection, and thin the blood.
No!
Need more reasons to use it? Then here's some pointers for incorporating more of this member of the lily family into our diets.
Garlic sauce.
First of all, this is a bulb of garlic. This is a clove. Store garlic out of the sun in a cool, dry place with good ventilation. Don't keep it in the refrigerator. When using garlic, separate the clove from the bulb.
Garlic sauce.
Gently tap the clove of garlic with the edge of the knife and then remove the papery covering. Chop the garlic a little bit and then add just a touch of salt, which will make the garlic stick together. Then crush it with the edge of a knife. Then you'll chop it to a fine paste. Now be aware of the fact that the more you chop garlic, the more flavor you get out of it. Too many recipes call for frying garlic in oil before any other ingredient is added. Forget that. Try sauteing some onions and peppers and tomatoes and olive oil over a hot fire. Chop some fresh garlic and add it as the last ingredient for fresh, pungent flavor. Toss it all together so everything's good and hot and serve it.
That's good garlic.
Garlic, big on flavor and good for what ails you. Till we eat again, I'm Floyd. See you next time.
Floyd's Food Frontier.
Need a simple and tasty dish to take to a party? Welcome to Floyd's Food Frontier. Have you been invited to a party with the stipulation that you bring a dish to pass? You know, the old covered dish routine? We'll make a sensational squash bake this week on Floyd's Food Frontier.
Floyd's Food Frontier.
In today's fast-paced world, and with the economy the way it is, it's easier on our budgets and on our schedules if everyone that's invited to a party brings something to the table. The old covered dish routine is back in vogue. I call this party dish squash bake.
Squash bake?
You'll need a butternut squash, some acorn squash, butter, brown sugar, and plain breadcrumbs. Begin by cooking the squashes in a microwave, but first poke some holes in the squash to release the steam during cooking. Nuke the squashes on high for about 15 minutes, but check your manual for exact times. When the squash is cooked, remove them from the microwave, cut them in half, and allow them to cool a bit. When you can handle them, scoop out the seeds. Then, scrape the edible flesh into a bowl. Mix the two squashes together and season with a little salt, pinch of pepper, and just a touch of brown sugar. Next, in another bowl, throw in half a stick of soft butter, half a cup of brown sugar, and half a cup of plain breadcrumbs. Crumble it all together like this. Spoon the squash mix into a buttered baking dish like this one. Then, evenly distribute the brown sugar and breadcrumb mixture over the top, and it'll be ready for the oven. When you get to the party, bake this squash dish at 375 degrees uncovered for about 45 minutes. Now this recipe will feed up to 8 guests for about $4 worth of groceries. It's great paired with some ham and coleslaw. Squash Bake, the dish to take to the party you make. Till we eat again, I'm Floyd. See you next time.
Floyd's Food Frontier.
How many different knives do you have stashed in your drawers? Welcome to Floyd's Food Frontier. Mechanics can't work without them. Neither can carpenters, dentists, or even musicians. Tools help us get the job done. Knives, this week on Floyd's Food Frontier.
Floyd's Food Frontier.
Have you ever fallen prey to those late night ads for knife sets? Or better yet, have you got a knife block on your counter filled with knives you never use? Let's break down the myths and develop a sensible knife collection that'll make you look pretty sharp in the kitchen. When you purchase a knife, buy it for a specific purpose. Paring knives are a good place to start. Now, a curved paring knife like this one is great for trimming vegetables, peeling potatoes, or even carving fruit. Regular paring knives are perfect for cutting vegetables like onions, or as a utility knife for this or that around the kitchen. Longer paring knives are best for slicing vegetables, fruits, or cutting beef or chicken. One of the most used knives in any kitchen is a French knife. Now, some cooks call this a chef's knife. How many times have you been near a busy kitchen and seen this? Got a lot of slicing and dicing? Use a French knife. Finally, every kitchen should have a slicing knife. You know, like the one Dad should have used to carve the turkey. It's also good for slicing roasts of beef or pork or lamb. Store your knives separate from other kitchen tools. Never put your knives in the dishwasher. And most importantly, keep your knives sharp. Knives, a simple tool that can put you on the cutting edge of cuisine. Till we eat again, I'm Floyd. See you next time.